Hey guys, it's JL, the July Lioness, and Mr.
Yet,
Daquan Lusk says hello as well. So we're back at his house, and I got a little construction started on the castle. So he's just enjoying himself, but we're gonna head over to the castle in the morning. But I just wanted to show you a little bit. I made a little couple improvements to his house. We're coming along. We got a pathway now. This is build mode. Whenever you see that grid come up, that indicates it's build mode. Helps you to place things properly. You can actually build with the grid off too, but I need the grid. So yeah, he's got a nice outside trash can, and let me pop up the walls, the back walls for you. You toggle that on and off in the game. I'm kind of showing you how to play the game a little in case anybody is interested in maybe getting a copy for themselves. And I think it's kind of more fun if you know more what is going on. So he's watching his little penguin TV. It was the cheapest one they had, and I just thought it was cute. And I added a bookcase for him, and yeah, he's got a plant now. He's got a desk. He's got a computer. I think I upgraded his bed because he'll get a sore back if you give him a real cheap bed. Then they get grumpy and it's just not it ain't pretty. So he's watching his show. He's getting kind of tired. He's also got a gloominess trait, so he has bouts of depression. So he will climb under the covers and cry. And sometimes you might have to have him call the sadness hotline. So here we are at the work site. You can see that long white line, sort of a pencil thing. That's how I draw in my walls. And again, I have my user interface hidden, so things are just magically appearing. I am building the tower right now. It's a square tower. And I just want to make sure I'm just kind of building it around the staircase to make sure the stairs fit and they work. Unfortunately, The Sims does not have anything other than the wedged shaped staircase. It doesn't have spirals or one that you can wrap around the walls or anything like that. You just have these straight ones you have to kind of um, work around. And maybe it's hard to create wraparound staircases. I would think it might be vector graphics and curves. Curves are kind of hard to do in computer graphics, if I remember. So I'm just building the tower. This is the second story going in. The Sims has an option. You have three wall heights that you can choose from: short, medium, and tall. Um, Now, you have to bear in mind when you use stairs, you can change the height of your walls at any time. But if you have a staircase, it's going to mess them up because it's going to make it, you're going to be missing steps or it might be too tall even. So I was fiddling with the height of the wall of the tower because I really wanted to get it as tall as I could. But then I realized I'd messed up my staircase, so you'll see me going back and well, I started all over. I took the top two stories out and did it over, and I went with shorter walls. The thing is with the Sims also, whatever wall height you set for one building, whether it's connected or not, becomes the default wall height for the whole lot. So I couldn't have like the main house with all short walls and the tower with all tall walls. You can't do it. So you kind of have to split the difference. So the tower is going to be out of proportion to the rest of the house. It's going to look short. And that's it's the best I can do for now. So I brought Mr. Lusk around along with me because he is good for testing things to see if there's enough room for them to get around inside a room, to make sure they can access things, if you can get up and down the stairs, and um, kind of for scale ideas. I actually realized that this tower was kind of in the wrong orientation, so you can move the building on the lot. You can also, I think, move the entire lot, like duplicate the whole building and move it to a different lot, as long as it's big enough, I guess. If it's not big enough, it'll cut off parts of your building, your structure. And considering this is the largest lot in the game, I think I might have a problem if I were to try to move the castle, but I don't see any need to. I shouldn't need to. I picked the biggest lot so that I would have as much room as possible to build this behemoth. So yeah, I'm just rebuilding the tower. And we're gonna have Mr. Lusk go see if he can get in. I had a problem lowering my walls because it messed up the game a bit. But it should be, next time I try it, it should be fine. I get a little mixed up on the stairs about how they're supposed to face each other. Ideally, you should be able to come up one flight of stairs and then just turn and go up the next flight. You shouldn't have to go all the way back around the length of the staircase to get up to the second flight. Or you could have stairs, I guess, across the room from each other or something. But let's see, yeah, you can twist them all around, but they always go up. If you want a staircase going down, then you have to go down a couple of flights to have it going. They go up from the bottom. Yeah, I think my audio is a little ahead of the video, but you will see that my stairs turned yellow at one point, and that meant they were about to be deleted. Anytime something highlights in yellow, it's about to be deleted. So I realized my stairs were too close to the wall, so I had to back them up a bit, which is where the grid comes in handy, about 2 squares back. So my staircase isn't very neat. I mean, ideally I would like to have them kind of over each other, but I have a hard time doing that. But as long as they function and they don't look too messed up, I'm happy. Now the tower isn't exact to the actual tower. The actual tower is wider at the base than it is at the top. But I am not able to build that. So now we have Mr. Quan, Mr. Duckwan, Mr. Lusk. Oh, sorry, Mr. Lusk. So here's Mr. Lusk, sort of give you a sense of scale. And I'm testing to see, having him test the stairs for me. So that's about it for this video. You'll be seeing the construction in bits and pieces. And thanks for joining Mr. Lusk and me. This has been JL. Thanks, guys. Take care.